What up, y'all? This is your friendly neighborhood indie rapper, Open Mike Eagle. Pusha T dissed Travis Scott, and we got to talk about it, and then I'm going to make it about me. So Clips dropped this new song called So Be It. Coincidentally, I have a new song where I do a cameo on the new A$AP Rock album called So Be It, and I was very tempted to start making this about me then, but not now. I'm going to make it about me later. So on this song, So Be It, Pusha dissed Travis, and this is the verse, okay? You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your lady and your pride in front of me. He is so mean. And is he just mad at Travis for crying? Pusha would be very disappointed in me. I cry all the time. All the time. He'd have to diss me all the time. And that would only make me cry more, but more on that later. Her utopia had moved right up the street. Her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. So it's about Travis's album and about Kylie Jenner because she was already making billions off of lip gloss and didn't need Travis Scott's rap money. I guess apparently that's another dig, is that his girlfriend didn't need his money. The net gonna call it the way they see it. I got the video. I can share it and AE it. I don't know what AE means. Apologies for not knowing what those two letters mean in this context. If you know in the comments, please do let me know. They wouldn't believe it. I can't unsee it. Luckily, I ain't TMZ it. So be it. Okay. Well, Pusha T is a very mean man. He's very good at saying things in a way where you really believe him. Pusha explained why he was mad at Travis Scott in an interview. Here's part of what he said. The true context is that we were in Paris literally working, and he was calling to play P, his new album. He came to Pharrell's studio. He interrupted the session. He sees me and Malice there. He's like, oh man, everybody's here. He's smiling and laughing, jumping around, doing his fucking monkey dance. We weren't into the music, but he wanted to play it. That's interesting. Did you try telling him you weren't into the music? Or were you just nodding and smiling like you passive aggressive rich rappers do to each other? He wanted to play it and wanted to film us listening to it. And then a week later, you hear Meltdown, which he didn't play. He played the song, but not Drake's verse. He's done a lot. He has no picks. He'll do this with anyone. He did this with Sicko Mode, referencing Drake dissing Kanye. I personally have been removed from that crew and those people for a minute. I don't know what crew he's talking about. Maybe I should read this entire interview, but I'm probably not gonna. So that's where my issue comes in. Like, dog, don't even come over here with that, because at the end of the day, I don't play how y'all play. I play by nodding and smiling when I don't really want to hear your music. That's how he plays. To me, that was really just like, he's a whore. He's a whore. Oh, Pusha. Why are you like this? So for a few reasons, it feels kind of weird that this happened. The whole thing comes off a little bit strange because you're mad at him for some music that came out in 2023. He probably played it for you in 2022, and now you're mentioning it in your rollout for your album that's coming out in 2025. It feels like you could have maybe let him know that a little bit sooner, and in some ways that didn't directly benefit you as well. But beyond that, is Travis Scott supposed to answer? Pardon me if I haven't been paying enough attention, and it is quite often that's the case. It's quite often that's the case that I haven't been paying attention enough. But has Travis Scott ever dissed anybody? Has he gone at anybody on a track? I have a hard time thinking about what that would sound like, because Travis Scott usually sounds like a sleepy robot man on drugs, and I don't know if you can battle somebody like that. You got to stay awake. You got to stay awake to battle people. He does not sound awake. He sounds like he just woke up. So here's the part where I start to make it about me. I've been paying a lot of attention to this Clips rollout, and the reason why I've been paying a lot of attention to it is because their album, whose name I don't remember, comes out the same day as my album, July 11th, Neighborhood Gods Unlimited. I've had some people, I mentioned this in my last video, and I had somebody say, why can't you just change it? That's not how it works. I had some records that had to get manufactured and delivered to people by a certain time. I had a tour. The tour is all lined up already. All of this stuff had to be decided months in advance. So once these things are locked in place, it's very difficult to move things around. And anyway, there's only 52 Fridays in a year. And then there's this whole period between like Thanksgiving and mid-January where you can't put anything out because the entire industry is basically shut down. So that leaves like 44 Fridays. And then there's hella weeks during the year where there's a holiday over the weekend, and you don't want to drop nothing in either because all the industry folks look to take vacations and go on holiday at any damn opportunity they can get. So you're left with like 30 Fridays. It's only like 30 of them. And that means inevitably you're going to be putting your shit out the same day as somebody else. Okay, so peep this. July 11th, the Clips, Open Mike Eagle. I'm calling it both sides of the bag. I am the small side of the bag is my side of the bag. And also, the Superman movie comes out, and Tony Hawk 3 and 4 remaster is coming out. So there's going to be a lot of competition for people's attention. But because I'm paying so much attention to this Clips rollout, because we have the same release date, I'm seeing what their angle is and finding it very effective and very annoying, especially because they have a lot of money and they are celebrities and they have a good team around them. And so I can see that the things that they are doing are very effective. Their entire mission has been to dominate the headlines. And so they have littered their rollout with these little news grenades. They just roll out a little news grenade every couple of weeks since they announced the album up until the release date. They started off their campaign talking about how they had gotten dropped from Def Jam because they wouldn't remove the Kendrick feature on the album, which didn't turn out to be totally true. But when you're out there trying to win the minds of the people, it's not necessarily about saying things in the most accurate way. There was another chapter in the news grenade rollout where Pusha was talking about Kanye. I avoided that because I didn't have any interest or appetite to hear about anything about Kanye. And now, right when it's just about to get quiet, 3 weeks before the album drops, and believe me, it's quiet over here. I've released my single, announced my tour. I don't have another asset for a little while. It's quiet over here. But right when it would get quiet, they have managed to work in and roll out a news grenade of a Travis Scott diss. This is masterful work. It is very annoying and masterful. There are some things about this song that smell a little funny, though. The first thing I noticed is that in the part where he's dissing Travis Scott, and he's only dissing him at the end of the song. So that was actually the first thing I noticed, is that throughout the song where there's a Pusha verse and a Malice verse, they don't seem to be aiming anything at anybody in particular. The whole thing that you've heard about the song so far is that they diss Travis Scott in it. So it's kind of interesting that the whole song ain't about him. It's just at this part at the end. Now, in this part at the end, there's a TMZ reference. Earlier in the song, there's another TMZ reference. And for me, just in my rapper mindset and how I think about how rappers write, I don't think that's a normal thing Pusha T would have did, is had two TMZ bars in a song that didn't directly reference one another. That hit me as sort of interesting. I got the sense, and I'm going to put my very miniature conspiracy theory hat on, because this is not a major conspiracy theory at all. This is just somebody who's pretty media literate and sort of has an understanding about how these things work. But I think Clips and the very smart people around them looked at their campaign, decided to go with this news grenade sort of approach, and realized that they needed one more grenade to roll out right around this part of the process. And I think they looked at this song, So Be It, that maybe they had intended to be a single anyway. And I think they added this little Travis Scott thing to the end of it. I think that was added later. I even think looking at the video, because the video was dope. The video is very expensive and stylized, and it's all black and white and Illuminati coded. And it's a bunch of fun shit you do when you got money to do fun shit in videos. But the way that particular part is shot, that could have been shot later and added on as well. I can't be 100% sure, but that's where my highly annoyed media literacy album campaign rollout brain is thinking in the moment. And as an indie rapper, I'm like, damn, it must be nice to have a marketing budget and some smart people that know what to do to help keep your product in the public consciousness. And I can't help but think, damn, do I need to diss somebody? Is that what I need to do? Because there's this one indie dude, I'm going to call him Potato Greg. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. We used to be cool, but he's very funny acting now. And I'd be wanting to go at him. I could come with all kind of potato bars. I'll hash brown this dude. I will au gratin him. But that's not really me. I don't like mess. I don't want to have to look over my shoulder, because there might be some potato enemies in the area. I don't want to live like that. And most of all, I'll cry. I'll be crying. Somebody say some shit to me to have me looking at my girl funny or wondering if my mother really loves me. And that shit'll go right in me. That shit'll go right in me. I could tear him up. I could tear him up. But if he start being mean to me, I don't like when people are mean to me. I don't like it. I'm not built to handle people's meanness. I wouldn't want Pusha T saying shit about me like he mean it, making people think stuff. I don't like people being mean to me. I'm a very nice person. So I'm gonna have to promote my shit the old-fashioned way. My single Contraband is out now. My album Neighborhood Gods Unlimited is out July 11th. There's vinyl pre-orders available and tickets for tour dates are live now. Link in the description. This is Mr. Me Too signing off. Fuck Potato Greg. Like and subscribe, homie, friend. It's free. Stop playing.